Hey everybody, Steven here playing Subnautica Below Zero, and this is experimental build 2529 here. Somebody did a comment on another video asking if I knew the Hivemind was in or not. I've actually been at a certification all day for what I do for my day job, which is a personal trainer. So I just got back and got to check in on this, and they finally do have it in game, and it looks awesome. Now we're in the lily pad biome here. We're going to go down to Marg's base because they're basically surrounding her whole base. Just a couple things really quick though. I've noticed certain areas, like you can see here, they've put in a lot of more of the brute sharks there. And they've also changed it so that the default setting is the filmic kind of color grading here, which I'm not necessarily a huge fan of. I had one guy, Scott said that that's kind of the one that he really likes and recommended that I do it. It's just not really my thing, but I will say that the sunsets look incredible now. They've also tweaked those, but I wanted to do this video in here. It's just a little too dark for me, and I don't even know if that's just this. You're also dealing with the color settings on your monitor here, so that could be part of it. But a couple things. They've kind of changed the layout over here, so we have more nooks and crannies. You're also seeing more sea monkeys, and then you have their nest there. If we come over here, which they already had this, but now we come over here, there's just more pathways basically, right, that we can kind of come in and out of. So more of a maze now. And then we see that coloring starts to change there. Looks really good. And then we got ourselves a new precursor or artifact here, precursor bounty, right? So I'm gonna mess with scanning that, but we have a new one over here. I'm curious because they have this in another area, the big tree spire. I don't know if they changed that. I haven't looked, but I'm wondering what they're gonna put in here. I'm hoping we see some. My assumption is like skeletons of creatures or plants, or just because it looks like a tank, like a fish tank, right? So we'll see. But we start going down here. Big change. So we're seeing more of the like lily pad roots here, and we just have more grass and things like that. That is a huge change, right? It looks way better than just the kind of flat area. And then we make our way in here, and boom, look at these guys. And actually, let's change this up a little bit. Let's upgrade the textures. That looks way better. Okay. Oops. And then we'll do one more thing. And I actually don't even know if these guys are going to attack me. I don't know if those mechanics are in yet either. They're called the Hivemind, so my assumption is that they're going to attack me. And let's go high, high. There we go.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah, they're not doing anything right now. Man, they look like the face huggers off of Aliens, or Alien, or any of those, a Covenant, any of those ones, right? Man, those look really creepy. This looks way cooler now. Like, the lighting changed and all of that too. Like, I'm in creative, so I don't think I'm gonna run into any of that. But these guys are everywhere. Look at that. I do like this, having all this hanging down now. You got the big roots in here. Just overall, the whole area looks way better. And then the lighting on her base looks better. And for anybody that's been following along since kind of the first release, the lighting down here has changed quite a bit. Oh, there we go. See, lighting changes right there, and then it turns off. But it's gone through different like shades, right? At one point it was purple down here, and now it's green. So interesting to see what they're doing there. And this is where you're really seeing, I think, why they chose the filmic color grading as their default, is because they want this to be darker. So Neutral is typically what I have it on, right? But it's not as dark. If I put filmic on top of that again, you can see how dark it gets. I don't want to mess with that. That's off. Neutral. Filmic, right? Oh, and that kept it, so we'll just run with it. Now it's extra, extra dark. And I'm sure some people are going to play like that because they want that, I don't know what to call it. Like, it's not necessarily a horror game, but it has that, like, jump scare, like, scary factor to it. Especially you got all these creatures around here that I'm assuming are going to try and swarm and attack you if you get too close once the game's done. Yeah, that looks like a face hugger. That's crazy. I love the bright green on the backs, though. And I don't know if we can see. Let's go back in a free cam. Take the water volume off, and then it's just black, so that's not going to work. I don't know. I can see. Nope, they don't have any eyes. There also aren't any teeth underneath, which is, I don't know, I guess I was expecting that it would. Maybe they're going to add that in later, though. But I want to hear what you guys think. Those lighting effects popping in and out. I want to hear what you guys think, though. I think this looks super cool. Not what I was expecting either. I've been trying to spawn the Hivemind for, I don't know, the last couple months, just randomly. I don't think it'll do it now, yeah. And maybe I'm doing the wrong code, I don't know. But to me, it seems like it's one of those creatures where it's like the vent garden. Like, you're just not going to be able to spawn it. Now, they have all these. I'm wondering if there's a big one. Like, you have like a queen or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. But Marg chose a pretty crazy place to just throw her base. But I think that's the point. Nobody's going to want to come down here. Man, that looks so cool, though. But yeah, that is it. I want to hear what you guys think. Especially just for the guys out there. Brad, Scott, those guys that know more, that do a ton of research. That I do a little bit. I just don't go as in-depth as those guys go. What they think and what you guys think about, are they going to attack? I think it's obvious that they're going to attack you, but if they're going to swarm around you, what that's going to look like. I think we're going to see another encounter with Marg, obviously, down here, and maybe that's the battle. Maybe it's one of those things that she somehow knows how to use these things. I don't know. So we shall see, but thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to do a couple more videos here in the next couple days, too, covering some other things that I've found and just wanted to talk about as well. So check back soon for those other videos, and like I said, thank you guys so much for watching.